alternative history settings of the very British Civil War. To give you a very quick summary of what that is. In the 1930s in England, Edward VIII married the divorcee Wallis Simpson and as a result abdicated the throne. In this setting he doesn't, and instead the government of Stanley Baldwin resigns in disgust. No one else reputable will form a government, so instead Edward invites his friend the fascist Oswald Mosley to form a government instead. Quite rightly, this makes a lot of people angry, and a lot of different factions spring up and go to war. This is a competition prize from the one, the only Joshua Swan. I'm sure that you follow him already if you're watching this, but just in case, I will put a link below to his channel. Thank you very much, Josh. Josh very kindly sent me 3 packs of figures from Futsal Miniatures, and here they are painted. So we begin with a single pack of the Socialist Militia. This is the faction I've chosen, the good guys, the ones fighting fascism, the ones sticking up for the rights of people less well off. Yeah, okay, a little bit of my politics in there as well, but there we go. I've gone for quite a paramilitary look here, so they are slightly shambolic. So we've got this guy who's, alright, he's got some webbing, but he's just shown up in his overalls. The rest of them do have, don't know how well it shows up there, but there's a bit of variation. There's a couple of shades of brown for the uniforms. So that's one pack of these fellas. There's another one. Each of them, they're all painted slightly differently. So we've got again the same figures there. So mostly we've got another overalls guy there, but mostly they've got at least some sort of military equipment on them. So I've gone for a slightly paramilitary look for them. So 2 of those, two sets of those, all painted nice and varied. We then go on to the final set, which is the characters. So 8 rifle guys, and then we have rather splendidly a light machine gun guy who is carrying his blanket there, in his raincoat, submachine gun guy. Particular favourite of mine, the old Molotov cocktail guy. So it looks slightly like Private Godfrey from Dad's Army, but I'm not sure Godfrey would be lobbing a thing. And finally the ideological leader of them all. Sort of a Chinese Maoist look to the guy. Very, very nice indeed. So that's another dozen figures for a period I didn't really expect to be collecting. I've got a set of armed cricketers which I did a long time ago, and also some couple of figures that look like Sid James and Charles Hawtrey from the Carry On films. So for a period I wasn't really going to collect. I'm accumulating quite a good deal of stuff now. I've had a poke through all my World War II figures. There's a few more that will do for it, so there might be more of this to come. But there we go anyway. That's a splendid dozen Socialist Militia there. Thanks very much to the generosity of Joshua Swan. He's, if you're interested in this period, do have a look at Josh's channel, because he's got some very, very good stuff on there, particularly about the setting and the story and so on. I can see I've got a few bits of gloss varnish I need to go and paint over, but pretty much they're done. Well, there we go. It's almost historical miniatures from my channel, which is quite a rarity these days, but we'll hope to change that before too long. But anyway, there we go. That's another dozen miniatures painted, and one very generous YouTuber. Thanks to Josh, and thanks to you for watching. Hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Ta-ra now.